Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome to oneminutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about how to avoid hitting the ball long, and also how to avoid hitting the ball in the net. And so by a process of elimination, I'm going to try and show you how to cut down unforced errors drastically. So obviously, although we can hit the ball out and wide, the vast majority of unforced errors are caused by either hitting the ball in the net or hitting the ball long. Let's have a look at hitting the ball in the net first, and then we'll address hitting the ball long. Now, obviously, the net is something that you can see over and you can see through. But I'd like you to imagine that it's something that you can only see over, that you cannot see through it. And now I have a question for you, and I'd like to really try and answer this. From the baseline, where you've spent thousands of hours, from the baseline, how much of your opponent's court can you see over the top of this solid net? Now, I've never known anybody answer this question correctly, but right now we can see over the net and into the court. Let's have a look now from the baseline. Now, I've now set the camera at 1.78 m, about 5'10", exactly on the baseline. And you can see that you can see none of the court over the net. And yet I'm sure that about 99% of the people who tried to answer that question will have said that they can see somewhere like halfway between the service line and the baseline. A few years ago, Nick Bollettieri said that the reason tennis is so difficult is because we can see through the net. And even though you've spent thousands of hours on the court, you've got the idea that you're hitting down on the ball, where tennis is really a lifting game. And now, of course, we don't hit the ball at head height, and the camera is set at head height. Let's have a look at the height of the net now, from waist height, where we want to hit most of the balls. And now from waist height, you can see that the net is a real barrier. It's a real obstacle. Quite simply, the biggest reason that most players hit the ball in the net is because they have the idea that the net is a small target, and the net is a massive target in tennis. So first and foremost, you must understand this concept that the net is a major barrier and that the ball has to be lifted over the top of the net. So avoiding hitting the ball in the net is very much conceptual, that once we understand that the net is a major barrier, then avoiding it is much, much easier. So avoiding hitting the ball in the net is conceptual. Just make sure that you're aware of the big barrier that the net represents, and then it's easier to avoid it. It becomes natural. Avoiding hitting the ball long becomes technical. So now we're avoiding the net, but some of the balls are sailing long. And what a lot of players try to do is they try to adjust the angle of the racket to avoid the ball going long. But this is very, very skillful to do. You'll see the pros try to do this when they're under great pressure. These are great shots. We don't want to be trying to make great shots. We want to be trying to make good strokes. So if the ball's sailing long, then as you hit the ball, just make sure that you lean your body over the ball through contact. See, if I'm pulling up here, then I'm very likely to sail the ball long. But if it's going long and I've got that problem, don't think about changing the racket angle of the strings, etc. They will change. But by doing this and by simply leaning over the ball through contact, you'll find that the ball doesn't sail long, but you won't have a problem with the net. So one is conceptual, one is technical. Make sure you're aware of the height of the net. Make sure you're aware of what a big barrier this is. And then if the ball's sailing long, just lean your body over the top of the ball, and you'll find that you're missing the net, you're not hitting long, and you've just reduced unforced errors drastically. I hope you like these ideas, and if you want to improve your game more, have a look at our books on Amazon. We provide very detailed breakdown of the science, the mechanics, the physics of the strokes, and then super simple solutions with great illustrations that make it easy to apply and to change your game. Remember, you'll never again be as young as you are right now, so the time to improve is now. Or for other ways of improving, have a look at what we're doing with online coaching. I'm helping players in over 30 countries all over the world of all ages and all levels with a blend of video analysis and one-to-one coaching. For more information, email us or have a look at the website. So stop missing long, stop missing in the net. Get the concept of the big net and then lean your body over through contact, and you'll have less errors, more success, and play better tennis today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.